What's up, YouTube? It's finally time to review the Apple Watch Series 2. So I've been wearing my watch for 2 weeks now. So let's talk about the new features first. This watch has the new S2 processor in it. So it's claimed to be 50% faster than the original Apple Watch. I didn't have original Apple Watch, but on a day-to-day basis, like going through the apps and stuff, it's fast enough to the point where it's not like so slow that you're like, oh, I could just use my phone for this. It's good enough, and I would think in future iterations it would get even faster. But yeah, I think it's fast enough. So the next new feature is waterproof, water resistant to 50 meters. And I haven't tried swimming with the watch yet, but I have dunked it in some water and rinsed it really vigorously. The technology in here that's interesting to make this waterproof is that the speaker had to be redesigned for this. So the speaker right here, before you're going into water, you can swipe up and hit this little water lock button, and that locks the display so you can't touch it when you're in the water, because water usually messes with capacitive screens. And then when you're out of the water, you just rotate the digital crown. And it plays this tone that will inject the water that's lodged in the speaker, which I think is actually really pretty cool. If it's like been really submerged, you can actually see it, little jets of water out. To go along with the new waterproofing, they added new options for workouts. So they've added an open water swim and a pool swim. So for open water, you would just, same as any other workout, you can enter calories or how much time or how much distance you want to swim. And then for the pool swim, you can also input like the length of your pool so it can account laps. So the watch now has built-in GPS, whereas before, if you wanted to use GPS, you had to keep your phone with you if you were going running or something or hiking, which is really great because I tried this out last weekend with the built-in GPS and it works pretty great. You just go, what happens is you just leave your iPhone behind, and what I've heard is the watch will, I think it's supposed to find the 3 nearest Wi-Fi spots and it'll triangulate your area, and then the GPS satellites will connect to you from there. And you just kind of have to like go with it and believe it's connected, because it doesn't tell you if it's connected or not. It just like, you just have to assume it's connected. But when it does connect and you're on your run, it'll record your route, and it'll accurately measure your steps and your calories. And then when you're done, you go into your iPhone and open the activity app, and you can see your rings. So something like this, where the red circle, it indicates calories, your calorie goal, and then the green circle is exercise in minutes, and then the blue circle is stand. So it counts how many hours you've stood during the day. It's actually, I mean, it's good for your health, but like sometimes it gets annoying because you'll just be sitting and it'll just be like, get up and walk around for a few minutes. Yeah. And then if you go into workouts, so this is what I did last weekend. It'll give you a little map of where you ran. So this is what I did last Saturday. What's also cool about the activity app is you get little trophies for different achievements. So like I have completed my first workout, I have beat my calorie goal, and then I tried a new exercise. Yeah, so it's little motivations to keep you going. And then if you have friends that have an Apple Watch, you can share your stats, and then you can compete, and it'll give you little reminders like, oh, this person's a mile ahead, or this person is 500 calories ahead of you. So the screen is 2 times as bright as the original Apple Watch, and Apple is saying that this is their brightest display that they've ever put in a product. I think I've only noticed this like when I'm outside and auto brightness is on, because like you'll see it's like really bright, and then if you go immediately indoors, it's like really bright, and then like once you like the screen shuts off and turns back on, it goes back to normal brightness. But yeah, like that's always nice to have like a bright screen in sunlight, because if it's not very bright, it's kind of hard to see with the glaring sun. So that's always nice to have. The original Apple Watch, I heard people were barely getting through a day, and by the end of the day they were at like 10%, and then the watch would go into power reserve mode where it would just show the time and you couldn't do anything else. This has actually been really great. My day-to-day use, it hasn't been that heavy. Like I'm not constantly on my wrist like using apps and stuff. And now, so it's like 10 o'clock at night now, and I have like 78% left. So really I charge this every other day, which is really great because you can find certain apps for like sleep tracking if you want to. So like every other night you can do sleep tracking because you don't have to charge it at night. Another cool feature of the watch is you can ping your iPhone with it. So if you don't know where your iPhone is, you just pull up Control Center and hit this button, and your phone will emit a tune, and then you can find it, which is useful sometimes because I misplaced my phone. So I've really been enjoying playing with all the watch faces. So they're really cool. There are different ones like motion. We have like jellyfish. And you have like your standard utility faces, and then you can also, these are really cool, the time lapse photos, because it will pull up like a snapshot from a time lapse and it'll give you that time of day. So if it's 10:22 at night, it's showing me what time in the time lapse that is. And let's see. Oh, these. Okay, so Mickey Mouse, that was on the original WatchOS, and they've also added Minnie Mouse. What's cool about these is they now,
it's 10:22. Good night, pal.
that's kind of cool. And then you have your photos faces, so you can sync your photos to your watch, and then you'll just have like a random photo pop up. It's really nice for like personalizing your watch. And then let's see, this one just gets the time across, big font photo. And then these are cool. They're it just gives you your stats like right on your watch screen. This is the Breathe app. It'll remind you throughout the day to breathe, and it'll use the Taptic engine to like tap on your wrist to guide you through the breathing. It was like my first like feeling of like the Taptic engine, and it was like a weird sensation when it was going off, because I had like the iPhone 6, so I hadn't like really felt like what the Taptic like vibrations feel like. And it's like very different from a regular just like a phone vibration. It's like it actually feels like someone's tapping you on your wrist, which was weird at first, but I got used to it. I'll listen to the breathe reminder sometimes, not every single time, because it's just like it gets too much at one point. So I'm currently using, it's one of the third-party leather bands. It's the leather loop, and I love this band. It's like super simple. You just feed it through and it just slides on. Yeah, I think it looks really nice. The black and the gold go together well, and it's one of like, I would say like my classier of bands, because I have two other sport bands. So they came with the Coco sport band. Like I said in my unboxing, I wasn't too fond of the color to begin with, but then it looks really nice actually. I think it looks classier, upscale than the other sport bands, because it's like a very muted color as compared to like the very bright and vibrant sport bands. And then I also have another third-party sport band. This is the Midnight Blue sport band. Yeah, so this one was $8 on Amazon, I think. And the appearance between both of these, they look very similar, but when I feel this one, I can definitely tell it's a little cheaper. I mean, it's only $8, so I'm like, I wasn't expecting much, but like you can see like some of the plastic, like the coating is coming off or something. I don't even know what, I see like white powder on it or something. But I don't know. I like the color, and you can't really tell when it's like on you. So yeah, watch bands. That's the end of the review there. I really like this watch. I give it a thumbs up. I think it's gonna really get me more active, because I'm a person who likes the gamification of exercise and activity, because it gives you little like trophies and stuff for achieving goals, and it like actually gives data to go to show how much you've done and what you can do to improve. So I think it's like a nice blend of fitness tracker and smart phone companion where it'll just like give you notifications, and if you don't have your phone on you, and you just stay up to date. Give this video a like if you like it, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe for future content, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.